They called him stupid. His teachers told him he would never succeed. Society believed he was a failure. But the same boy, mocked, doubted, and written off, would one day light up the entire world. This is not just a story about inventions. This is the unbelievable journey of Thomas Edison, the man who turned failure into fuel and proved that even when the world gives up on you, you must never give up on yourself. Thomas Edison was not born a genius. In fact, as a child in the mid-1800s, he struggled to pay attention in school. His mind was restless, full of questions and ideas. Instead of listening to lessons, he would daydream and experiment. One day, after only 3 months of formal education, his teacher grew frustrated and said Thomas was addled, too slow, too stupid to learn anything. Imagine hearing that at just 7 years old. Imagine being told you are worthless, that you will never achieve anything. When young Thomas brought the note from his school to his mother, tears filled her eyes. But instead of breaking his spirit, she gave him words that would shape his destiny forever. She said, "You are not stupid. You are gifted. I will teach you myself." From that moment, his mother became his greatest teacher and supporter. She nurtured his curiosity, encouraged his questions, and gave him the confidence to dream big. But life was not easy. As a boy, Edison sold newspapers and candy on trains to support his family. He was poor, often ridiculed, and suffered from partial deafness after a childhood illness. Yet none of this stopped him. Instead, every obstacle became fuel for his determination. Edison was fascinated by experiments. He built small labs, often blowing things up, staining walls, and even setting fires. Most of his experiments failed. People laughed at him. Even his friends thought he was wasting his life. But Edison had a different view. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset, the ability to see failure not as defeat but as progress, became his greatest weapon. In 1878, Edison set out to solve one of humanity's greatest problems, creating a long-lasting electric light bulb. Many said it was impossible. Scientists, engineers, and investors dismissed the idea. They told him, if it could be done, someone would have done it already. But Edison refused to believe them. For months, then years, he tested material after material, filament after filament. Each time the bulb burned out, he took notes, adjusted, and tried again. 1 attempt. 100 attempts. 1,000 attempts. Still no success. Most people would have quit. Most people would have said, "It's not meant to be." But Edison kept going. Finally, after more than 10,000 failed attempts, Edison succeeded. In 1879, he produced the first practical, long-lasting electric light bulb, an invention that would change the world forever. Think about it, the boy who was once labeled too stupid to learn ended up holding over 1,000 patents, creating inventions that shaped modern life, light bulbs, phonographs, movie cameras, and power systems. Edison's story teaches us something profound: failure is not the end. Doubt is not the truth. And criticism is not your destiny. What truly defines you is your persistence, the refusal to give up even when the world laughs at you. Edison himself said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." So the next time someone tells you that you're not good enough, that your dream is impossible, or that you will never succeed, remember Thomas Edison. Remember the boy called stupid, who lit up the entire planet. Your failures are not the end of your story, they are the stepping stones to your success. Your critics do not get to write your destiny, you do. And every single setback is just another chance to rise again. Because greatness doesn't come from never falling, it comes from never staying down. So keep going. Keep believing. Keep fighting for your dream. The world might doubt you. But if you don't doubt yourself, one day, you'll shine so brightly that no one can ignore you.